it is doubtful if any university could have been less well prepared for this second bout.
I think it's one of those kind of events that happened in the larger society that just made Larry Chalmers' job harder.
To these thousands of young men and women, many of whom you know and respect, the move into Cambodia was interpreted as the precise opposite of the president's pledge to get us out of Vietnam. I doubt that I'll ever fully know the depth of their despair, yet it was there, and not just among the famous 2 or 3% of the student body. It matters little whether the 4 dead students were throwing rocks or whether all 4 deaths can be attributed to weapons issued to the National Guard. What hit our students as a double-edged blow was the fact that 4 students had been shot to death directly or indirectly in connection with their concern about Cambodia.
I was in Chancellor Chalmers' office when he got the call that informed him of what happened at Kent State. And he was pale as a ghost, and I think that's because he knew darn good and well what that might mean for us.
Just raised the intensity in Lawrence to an absolute crescendo. And since we'd already gathered the gypsies, they weren't at Kent State in any appreciable numbers. They'd been drawn in by the arson of the student union building.
This is probably the biggest march we had because it started up on campus, went down 15th Street. So we're marching down Iowa Street. There was police all over.
Memorial march beginning in front of the Student Union in 10 minutes in honor of those students murdered by the National Guard in Ohio yesterday. All should please attend.
Today, May 5th, the march, Memorial March is going on at the University of Kansas. Standing beside the Coyote Fountain, almost 2,000 people walk by. Memorial of 4 students killed at Kent State University.
They have nothing to say. They refuse to communicate. Show up to a vote. How many are for taking the flag at half mast? How many are for taking the leaving it?
Brian Holman.
The more the war escalated, the louder the voice of protest and dissent became.
Here specifically because we have moral duty to clearly articulate our solidarity with the students and the many others across the nation who today are united in protest of the unnecessary and unwarranted killing which occurred yesterday on the campus of Kent State University.